You're watching HOD. Oh, the bad.
It's more or less a conversation. Literally, very casual. You don't actually have to feel like it's an interview in any kind of way. You're just talking to me.
Okay, cool.
We're just having
Do I give government?
My name is NICOLEE. I'm from Hong Kong and I'm a filmmaker based in London now. Mainly working in music video and hoping to progress into narrative.
Okay, so my name is GABIRELLA KINGSLEY. I am a video director slash producer, but more on the directing side. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Northwest London and I have been in the industry for about 5.5 years now.
I'm Michael. I'm a producer. I work at a production company. Been in the game for about 2 years now, 3 years. Started as a runner, worked my way up to junior producer, but producer. And yeah, just enjoying it, meeting lots of different people.
How long have you been doing it for?
Since 2017, I think. That's when I started like interning at production company and stuff because I am completely clueless about the film world. And at that time I met a friend who was a director, and that kind of got me like intrigued. And I was like, oh, maybe this is like where I want to go into, because I studied graphic design, so that was like completely different.
Yeah, it gets like that. I wanted to be an actor.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
that's kind of, you can kind of switch between the two, can you?
I might jump in front of the camera one day.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a few cameos in a couple of music
Yeah,
videos.
it means that you understand how like the actor minds work, I feel, which I think is really like helpful as a director.
So I was sitting in my kitchen having lunch and I got a phone call, and it was the BBC asking me to come do Captain Conan's BBC rap game. I don't actually know how they, well, I found out later on how they got my contact, which was through someone that had actually heard me speak on the app called Clubhouse, and that had just referred me because they were looking for a female director in that kind of space. This year in particular, I've been shying away a bit from music videos. So when I first actually got the call, I was a little bit unsure if it was something that I definitely wanted to do. But after kind of speaking to a few like important people that have made a big difference in my career, they advised that I did it because obviously it's a good look, it's the BBC. And also it's a bit of like a full circle for me because my first ever video was actually a Captain Conan music video, which was a track called Falling. So it wasn't going to be the last thing that I kind of did in music videos. I definitely will continue to do music videos, but in that kind of like rap hip hop scene, I'm trying to wrap up that stage of my life now.
The production with Vice Cartel, Unknown T and Digga D. I actually don't even remember what it's called, in all honesty. And I worked on it.
Gotcha. They changed the name bare times.
Yeah,
didn't
no, that's the
they?
Gotcha. Yeah, man. So obviously, you was the producer on that. Like, how did that come about? What was it like being on that?
That one was good. That one did a lot of justice for my career in terms of teaching me a lot in terms of not just putting something good together, but all the bad things that can happen and how like you prep for those things. But that job came about because I did an internship at another production company. Can I name drop? Should I name drop?
So we're here to talk about Splash Pattern up next new season.
Yes.
How did it come about?
So my first initial idea was basically I just wanted to do a black and white video. That was it. That's been put off for a long time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I've always been interested in like electronic music and movement because I feel like when you take away the lyrics and the dialogue, you can just solely focus on like the subject itself.
Yeah.
Like, I think words are powerful, but then I just wanted to try something where it's just body and visual with no dialogue, no lyrics.
Okay, I did a internship at a production company called HOD, really good company, and impressed the producer that was there at the time. And when she left, she recommended me to the head of music there, and me and him kind of struck a good relationship. So he kept me as his PA. Worked with him for like 3-4 months. Then he flew off to Brazil to do a documentary. And then when he left, that's when I started to work with Dijon, work with you. Then he came back, saw what I was doing, and said, "Yo, you're Jamaican. I rate you. You're doing good. I've got this job. It's all vibes." And I'm like, "Yeah, say no more. I'm in."
Yo, where the fuck's the money, blood? Bitchy, bruv.
It's not me. I don't know.
Well, talk up, blood.
I don't know where it is.
So stop chatting shit with him. Bust your clout.
Please. Stoller took it.
Who?
Stoller. He's taking it back to Jamaica.
The face him, I tell lying, bro.
One for the culture, and yeah, that's how that one came about. But they already produced the Jamaican bit, the Jamaican side, so he flew over with their fixes, and while he was gone, I was just handling the London bit.
It was a really, really cool experience for me as well, working whilst being filmed, which is, I guess, odd. I'm not used to it. But yeah, like it was really good. I was really impressed with the artists that are on for this season. I definitely think I probably have the winner in the group that I got. Yeah, like I was really happy with how the music video and stuff turned out. The location that they provided for us as well was like insane. Probably one of the best locations, if not the best location I've ever shot at in all the years that I've been working. But yeah, like it was a really good experience.
A lot of your work that I've seen obviously is quite movement based. Is that something that you quite enjoy doing?
Yeah, I think so, because my first ever film work that I've done was basically just with a dancer, and we just improv'd on the street, and then that kind of became something that I wanted to put in like all of my work. But with Eloise, she was actually also interested in choreography, so it just kind of worked perfectly that we could like blend the two together in one.
Yeah, you shot that on film, didn't you?
We did.
One day shoot, that was amazing. Even the colours on it, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
That one just came about through knowing someone, and just right timing. Like I just learned a lot, so I knew what to do, kind of. But yeah, it was still like, jumping in the deep end. Like that was like 6K, I think. That was the biggest budget at the time that I handled. So, and it was like, yeah, it was big. It was like no production company attached, just me. Like, yeah. So it was like cowboyish, learning new things, and like, yeah, it was a big learning curve.
Oh.
What?
Out of 10?
1 to 5 out of 5. Giving you a smaller scale than to play with.
Is it like a expectation versus reality thing?
Yeah.
How well I've done it overall, so I'm looking at the finished product.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give myself 4 for the two of them.
Yeah.
That budget must have been 30. No, man, it's
Done
bits. And I called, like, you did me a favor. Like, it was just gathering a lot of people, and a lot of people came together and did a good thing for me. And it was like, it was just a lot. Like, they wanted 1 scrapyard, man got them 2. They wanted a steady last minute. Don't know how Jonah did it, but he got a steady. They wanted a generator, we got that. The thing just stretched, and I just looked at it like, you know what? If I can do it here, I can do it anywhere else. So that one gave me loads of confidence. So I give it a 4, man.
I give myself a 5 for Rap Game. Only because, like, the pressure and the time for what we pulled off, like, was epic. Like, but again, it's not just me, it's my team, like, everyone really had to, like, go hard to make it happen. Like, we had so many scenes. Like, when you see the video as well, we actually put in quite a lot of like transitions, which we weren't planning on doing, but kind of when I got there and I saw it, I was like, oh, I just don't want to do the average like performance. Like, there was just so many cool things about the house that I was like, oh, like, it's such a good opportunity for like some cool like transition work.
You're watching DMND HOD chat with NICOLEE. Should I say that again?
You're watching DMND HOD chat.
With me.
Okay, I'm gonna forget that. Okay. You're watching Diamond what?
Yo, you're watching HOD, the blood clot. Yo, you're watching Diamond Claire HOD chat. I'm Michael. Big up. Show some love.
Lovely stuff.